How's it going? It's going alright. It's going okay. Get my chat back in place here. Wants to be silly. Come on. Nope. There we go. Alright. Oh. That should not be on the screen. I know what I'm doing. Nope. We're gonna keep it more positive. I definitely let my mood drop at the end of last stream, and that's not gonna happen today. So, more positive attitude. Try to get the rest of our wins done here. It's 5 games left. 5 is not a lot to play at once, so this should be easy enough. I think I'm going to try inside forward attack today. Everything else stay the same. Perhaps. And, yeah, we'll just go from there. So, 5 games, and then we might do some of the qualifiers just to test out El Shaarawy. We might do some... where is it? Some rivals to get out of Div 1. I need to check today's evolutions. Did we have any more Flash? No. So that means I'm locked in for Milo. With a absolutely ridiculous boost of shooting up from, what is his base, 78, 79? All the way up to 86, 79 to 86, plus 7 shooting. Which should be pretty massive for this card. Champs games left, 5. 2 L's by Hacker, seems yeah doing nothing about it. I don't understand why they don't care. It's one thing if they came out and if we had any direct line of communication to EA, if any of our bigger content creators could speak to them, if they wrote anything to us, if it seemed like they cared at all, and if they said, hey, the hacking thing is something we're working on, we can't explain the details because it's all back-end development stuff, but like it's going to take us a long time to deal with it. We're really sorry. Here's what we're going to do in the meantime. Like, it's fine. It's the fact that EA hasn't said a single thing about how bad of an issue the hacking thing is. Like, it's just gotten worse this year. People used to, but now, like, you used to not really be able to hack people on console or whatever, so it's kind of just a PC issue, and you think that was why they didn't care. But now, like, console people can use hacks, or you can hack somebody who's using whatever it is. It's like, are you actually kidding me? Like, this is a massive issue, an issue I don't know any other game having. Cosmetic upgrades will be replaced. One or more rewards will not be fully awarded as a player item will reach the maximum upgrade. That's... I don't even know what that means, but whatever. PC don't care in general, but really don't care about PC players, such a small player base. Yeah. You don't really care about... yeah. You don't care in general, but really don't care about... yeah, that makes sense. Frustrating. Again, just say something. Anything. Just acknowledge that we're hurting for this. Any level of just... yeah, I don't know. I feel like Rafinha might be the right one for that. Maybe. Not sure. Gave 2 of the Flash, give him Rapid, and yeah, that makes sense. I gave him the original one, but it's nice that if you get the card off the market today and you don't have the Trailblazers Evo available to him, that you can give him 2. He's cracked. I'm glad the recommendation works for you, because yeah, that card for me is such a game changer. Okay. I'm not necessarily very warm today, but I think it's gonna be fine. How is the price of fodder doing? I technically have a lot. Probably down a little bit. LB dribbling bug still affecting, worse than the opponent can do it, and it does that to you. I've had a couple people talk about that, and I think you've talked about that before, J11, but I just haven't experienced that at all. I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about it or any fix. Like, I haven't heard anything about it aside from a couple people in my chat all talking about it, but I don't know. We're gonna have the Evo thing above Milo's head all game. I forget how to take that away. Let's take the sideline here. Oh, never mind. We're not going to. It's a little dangerous. Ooh, what a goal that would have actually been. I didn't realize that space was open. Hello. Okay. Good open space. Nice little ball back. I'm incredibly surprised that worked, but actually decent passing play there. Let's go. Give me that. Thank you. Good, Jamal. Look at Melo, man. Off he goes, dude. Oh, team's gonna be flying today, aren't they? Again, pretty lucky with that pass, but again, look at us go. I think it's the auto green timed shot. PC all the time, random rebounds. I guess I'm lucky. Are you EU or NA? Because I hear the issue is worse in EU. Which kind of surprises me, but that's, again, what I've heard. There's also green time Zen script. How? And why? And why can't they fix it? And why don't they say anything about it? That's not what I meant to do. It was supposed to be a different skill move. It's interesting. That's fine. Musiala from behind, but no. Oh, what a tackle, Ta. Yeah, I got myself in a situation I couldn't get out of. Good, Stanway, though. That's not who I meant to pass it to. Almost worked. See, I stepped to guard that, but because I'm manually controlling, it doesn't want to reward me for it. Yeah, it's too greedy. No need for that. Oh, I almost get that. Interesting. Yeah, there's always a danger here. The opponent's got so many attackers forward, it's hard for me to defend here. I gotta be careful. An EU, swear every account seems to be based in Middle East. Interesting. Best cam rolls, Shadow Striker. That is the only one I like so far. I want to like Playmaker, I just can't. Like, it's fun, but it hurts the rest of the team so much. It's weird. Good. Yeah, that's the power of delaying. I can't believe that doesn't go in, though. I should have... I don't know. I don't actually know how to make that go in. Let me be honest. Yeah. Man. Okay, they paused. I wonder if it's because I don't have my... Today does feel a little bit heavy. Come back, game. Shadow Striker back in defense. I don't know how it adjusts the defensive side of things. I don't feel like it makes much of a difference either way, but I can't confirm or deny. Ah, he stops his run. That's fine. Keep going, Melo. I tried to make a run twice, and he didn't either time. That's great. Cool. That's lucky. That's so lucky. I can't believe this, but I mean, we'll take it. That's not mine. I'm surprised. Come on, Rafa. Thank you. Good. He's offside. Couldn't get my eyes up to look at any other part of the field. I need to play a little bit better there. Should be mine. Cool. What a ball that is, Melo. Back to him. Little agile dribble. Never mind. I messed it up. I tried to do a shot cancel and failed it. What do we think of 4-3-2-1, 4-1-2 and 2 narrow? No. Bad. 4-1-2 and 2 narrow could be good if attacking wingback works, but it doesn't, and also it uses way too much stamina, and you're too vulnerable on defense. I need some amount of width, because if I try to... As much as I attack down the middle, only as much as I love down the middle, I don't like going down the wing. You need down the wing just to get the ball up the field. Because if I'm too narrow, then like I get stuck in my own half. A lot of times I'll use the wing just to go from my own half to the opponent's half and then move back inside. So I like starting wide and ending narrow, which this formation allows me to do pretty darn well. It just, I think when you're too narrow, it's too hard to build up out of your own half and you're too limited. I can turn that. That's not who I wanted that to. Thank you, Gregor. Why is that rolled? Okay. Shield, shield, shield. It's fine. It's a foul. Okay. Yeah, it's actually open. Bowie's passing good enough to be able to make it, though I mess it up. Okay. Man. Thank you, Coble. I'll take that. I'll take that too. That's meant for Schuler. I don't know why that's to the wrong player. Good, Palacios. Through, and no. Luckily take the free kick. Little give and go, maybe? Nope. We'll take ref. Oh, that's lucky. Cool. Okay, no, wrong player, but alright. Wrong option for me. Nope. I was expecting me to take that different because I'm shielding. Interesting. Yeah, this opponent is a big fan of tech. Oh, I feel like I'm standing in front there with, oh well. 43 and false 9-2 Shadow Striker. Still not wide enough. It'll work, but it's not like... I can't give thoughts other than how I play. I think it'll be effective, it's just not what I want. I think you'll get kind of... That was the easiest kickoff goal ever, okay. I think you'll get too many games where you can't do anything. I need a formation that works decently well in like all games. I think the one you've got there, false 9-2 Shadow Striker, I think it'll work really, really well in some games, and then it'll just be canceled out by some defenses. No, it auto... I have... Bro, I've got full manual switching on. Why does it change my player there? That was wild. Good. That was meant for Milo. Okay. Well defended in the end. Not for the rest of it, but at the end there. For a guy named Build Up FC, this sure is a lot of technical and nothing else. Thank you for 15 of you joining in immediately. We've only been live 20 minutes. You all hopping fast. Does everyone have their notifications on? Good, Carvalho. That is so bad for me. Zaire Emery is an interesting... substitution. Ah, it's a shame. Thank you, Ta. Good. Neither of those were what I meant to do, but alright. Now I'm there. Both of those were meant to be a different skill move. I don't know what's going on today. That's fine. Why did... Man. Ah, come on. Rush Steer 7. Well, congrats on that. How much is he these days? I would guess like 800k? Same tactics, only problem, CDMs don't push up. Corners, hold on, let me play the game. We'll read that in a second here. Yeah, he just took like 2 touches there, only expected him to take 1. Oh well. Nice little back heel. And she might be open. Not quite. Almost. Good. Nice. Wrong player. We'll take the free kick. Hey, Vulcan. 350k only. And you have to get an extra player in. That's rough. He's just running away from me now. Well, I'll take the goal. I know that yesterday. Got DC. Oh my god. Everybody in chat's getting hacked. I didn't know Guti had 5-star skills. That's interesting. Unless that was one of the Evas. Solid start. Yeah, pretty good. Using same tactics as you. Only problem... CDMs don't push up when you want to cut back from the wing. So you can try roaming. I've tried roaming a bunch, and I like it, but it kind of... You attack a little bit more with your CDMs and a little bit less with your wide mids, and that has all the problems you expect. So deep lying roaming, they will get forward. You see my mouse here. They'll get forward into these spaces, not necessarily out wide, but they'll at least be closer up to connect to the play. But sometimes they'll get forward instead of your wide mids. You can try having what I'm doing and try having your wide mids on attack so that it really prioritizes them to get forward instead of the CDM roaming. But then that's got other problems in build up, and it makes it really hard to play out from the back because your players get up too quickly. So you can try roaming. The other thing is just instead of a 4-2-3-1, try a 4-4-1-1. Turn the CDMs into center mids. They will be higher up the field by default. Next week, I think I'm going to try a 4-4-1-1 because there's a couple... Okay, there are more center mids I want to use right now than CDMs, and I'll sacrifice some of my defending ability just for attacking. But all of that aside, or point being, try roaming on the CDMs, and if you try that, try balance on the wingers first. But then if you're having problems, then try attack on them. If you want to try switching over, then do that 4-4-1-1, which is a really similar formation to the 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1-2. Four left. Chat, you see any interesting footy over the weekend? I've seen highlights of the two Madrid games, but the only other game I've watched is Dortmund Bayern. I haven't had time. Do you use the 4-4-1-1? Okay. Same problems with that one. You can't, there's no deep lying roaming for the center mid. It's only deep lying defend. So you'll have the same problem there, I think. They're just a little bit forward by default, but they still stay back. You can try like playmaker roaming, but then same problem. They'll be more accessible at some time, but they'll also muscle out your wide mids from being as aggressive. Be curious to see a 4-4. Really, chat. Any reasons why? I feel like the 4-4-1-1 is so default. Like such a basic one, but instead of Stanway and Palacios as my center mids, 4-4-1-1 would let me have maybe the new Barella, or then, if not, then Musiala and Hamsik. So you'd see maybe some more fun cards, at least, that I can get in my team. Good ball, Schuler. I didn't think Courtois would be so able to get to that. Oh, what a tackle, Musiala. I will tell Stanway to make a run. Wide open out wide. Kind of have to escape back, but then... What a phenomenal pass that was from Leo Schuler with 71 passing. First time. Can't believe that came off. Don't know why the shot goes directly down the middle and then whatever nonsense. Okay, it's fine. I really don't know about the center mids. I haven't really done... I've not used a 4-4-2 or a 4-4-1-1. So because they have to be more defensive there, I don't know. I used either box-to-box or playmaker attack or roaming. I went back and forth in my 4-3-3 holding. but that's with a CDM behind them. So if you've got no CDM behind them, I'm not sure. My guess is still deep lying playmaker as center mid, because you don't want them getting forward too much because there's nobody behind them again. And I need somebody back just to build up with. If everybody gets forward, then I've got no ability to recycle back. So you want your CMs a little deeper sometimes, just to be able to play that final ball or have an escape if you need. Other than that, I'm not sure. I would think deep lying playmaker, at least that Barella. And Patty, if you're still here, we didn't talk about this with him, but the other nice thing about that Barella, like really good stats. Guardian is almost if you like explosive, Guardian's almost perfect. Because the only thing you're missing 3 balance. So like there's 3 wasted stats there, but there's no other wasted stats, and it gives them dang on near perfect dribbling. So that Barella does have center mid deep lying playmaker. Have I ever gone 15-0? No. I had one weekend I went 14-1. That the one loss was a hacker, so I would have that weekend, but again, hacked loss. Like, what was the hack they used? It was a slowdown hack. So my players ran about 2 miles an hour, and theirs ran about 15 miles an hour. But that weekend would have been, and then this weekend I think. The loss was definitely a suspicious game. The game changed significantly in the second half, and I don't believe in scripting or handicap or anything. So I think either the opponent activated something or used to hack the whole game and I couldn't tell. But I'm pretty 50-50 on it. I think it was. That ping is too high for me. But I'm not. Was that enough from below? I'm not positive. The opponent played a long driven pass from the weak foot of Diego Dallo, and then a first time pass with Zé Roberto's 3-star weak foot, like the most perfect first time pass I've ever seen, and then a perfect first time pass from Rafael Leao. Now I just did one with Schuler, which makes me go, maybe you can more than I thought, but even so, there's the first bit to Malo. And it's win 1, play 2, and you get finesse. Okay. Yeah, no, it's a little too questionable. So this year, no 15-0s yet. Still waiting on that. I'm disappointed in myself. I want to get one, but also I've got 1 billion coins sitting up there, so I could just buy a team and get it. What else am I saying? Why can't I think? Last year I got a lot of 19-0s. I would normally give away my last win, but I went undefeated a lot last year. I normally got rank 1. It was at least 0. It was normally 0 losses, but sometimes 1 loss. It was very, very rarely the 2 losses. But last year I was great. This year, don't quite have it. The game itself doesn't quite suit my style. You know that I'm trying to force my play a little bit. It's the worst year we've ever had for control, dribbling, short passing. There's a reason everybody does corners and long shots and over the tops and whatever. So I'm struggling a little bit just to get my style to work, but nobody's playing. This is the downside. Sunday feels a lot easier. I think the opponents are easier, but also I can't find games on Sunday. Do I trade? I do not. I bought 2 Fernando Hierros. I think I bought 2. That is it. And that's the first time I've like ever bought anybody with the idea of their price going up. I have no idea about the market. I don't focus on it. I'd rather just get into a game. I know I would make 1 billion coins if I did, because there's so many just sitting there. But there's another Futra. I feel like I defended that. I did move the goalie though. Thank you, Koble. I have to shift Ta because it's not putting him where it's supposed to. There we go. It's not where I wanted that. Works. Yeah, fair. How do I not get that? And this is one of these opponents. Okay. No, it just moves them completely away. Thank you, Carvalho. No, why? Game. And just a power shot. Bro, how does that fall to you? I'm so tired here. Please, Ta. Oh, it's so close. It's a foul. Okay, we'll take that. Good Schuler. Okay with the bounces. I'm getting incredibly lucky this new session here. We'll take it though. That's through Guerrero. That's not where I want that. That's lucky. Okay, okay. We're fine. Keep it under control. I'm just fine. I don't know why I'm doing L1 there. I need to do L2, R2. Surprised that's not mine. And you know finesse is coming. Hold on to the ball. No need to get up the field and lose it immediately again. Palacios is injured. That sucks. But you see how much space I have just by holding the ball that little bit longer. Now the opponent's getting annoyed, and I almost get a goal from it. 4-2-3-1 I did not find as effective. The cams are much more stationary. They're a little bit wider too, so the inside forward instruction is great for the left mid, right mid, but it gets them a lot more infield than it does. Ah, oh, what a save. Bowie's got to win there, right? Yes, okay. Why is Ta going on a run? I guess it works. Little give and go. 3-star weak foot. It works. Maybe down to Schuler. A little behind. Yeah. Not getting my shots right now. Should be an easy enough game for me, though. Oh, what a ball through. Okay. Alright. Let's hold on to it, whatever I've been talking about. The one move I held on to it, I did so much better with. Good ball there. Yeah. Cool. Musiala's really heavy there, man. Thank you, Ta. How do I not get that, dude? That's mine, at least. Nice. With the CDM, I can actually get forward here. Alright. Nice. That's a foul, at least. That was really close. Got the cheap Teo Hernandez with Flash Evos. Mendy. Oh, yeah, that card. I imagine everyone's going to have that one. Oh. Good, Ta. What do you mean? There's no way they should have defended that skill move. Bro. That's really disappointing. I feel like I defended that. Yeah. Thank you. Why was that in the air so much? What happened there? Good, Bowie. Okay. What interception? Maybe I'll get lucky here. Cool. That works. All the way down to Musiala. First time because the goalie moved. Beautiful. Let's go. That's what you get for picking your eyes up. Okay. We're fine. See, they moved their center mid there. I think Beckham so far out of position. If I get any way through here, then it's just so much more space. Schuler? Oh, that was meant for Schuler. Still messing up my finishing, though. I don't know what's going on here. We're fine. Look at me, now I'm the one trying it. Wrong with Mbappe or striker and Mane instead of Carvalho. You need an English manager with... I don't want Mbappe. Mbappe would not be fun for me. He's not one of the better dribblers in the game. Not a player. Great attacking, like best attacking AI in the game, probably. Not fun on the ball. He's just pacey and powerful skill moves, but not agile. Too tall. He used to be good when he was 5'10", but they bumped his height up to 6 foot a couple of years back. It's one of those cards that chat would yell at me, but I cannot guarantee I would use him if I had him. That said, if a POTM Mbappe comes out, then like maybe. How am I getting tackled there? Game, bro, let me get, oh, come on. Thank you. Great turn there. Cool. First time ball. How do you stay so calm when they press you? Was a message I forgot to read. Darn. Because it's my playstyle, and I have players who are good at it, and I've done it for a while. So it's really hard if you're not used to it, of course. That's a finesse. Thank you. Oh, Koble, come out for it, dude. I have all my dribbling methods. I've got skill moves. I know I've got ways to deal with it should I get under pressure. I know it's dangerous if you do, you know, get caught and all that, but come on, one more up. See, he starts goalie moving and completely gives up on using the defender, and I'm just not expecting it. And then I panic. Yeah, it's all, like, L2R2 dribbling is really effective there. I've got 2 players with dribbling chem styles, so they're good at it, but I've just... You see all the dribbling I do on offense? Same thing with the CDMs. They're good enough to be able to. That's just not okay. Thank you, Koble. Bro, that's also not okay, dude. Come on. That's really bad for me. I'm not picking my head up. I specifically guarded that. I specifically defended that, man. Come on. Good, Palacios. Little give and go here. Interesting. I'm surprised by that. No. See, he's made that pass for me before, so I am surprised. I'm there. Game. Good. I baited you into that. Let's go. What a ball that is, Malo. Come on, Daniel. That has to be. Let's go. Good little move there. I also just have fun. Like, if I'm more direct, I'm not having fun. And chat would do well, and has done well in the past to remind me that, like, just play my playstyle. It's more fun if I'm doing this kind of stuff in the midfield. I don't really enjoy my goal, like... I celebrated the one I just scored, but it was very direct. But I did some good stuff in the, like, back in the midfield. It took me a while to generate it, but once I got forward, it was easy enough. So, like, there's not been a downside to it, or whatever. I did well, but it's not, like, my favorite goal or anything. That's a shame. I feel like I'm there. But it's just so much more rewarding for me if I score my goals that are good build-up in the midfield. I told him to make a run, and he stops. Couldn't do anything else there. That shouldn't be. It's offside. Okay. So much more enjoyable. And when I'm forgetting it, it's a detriment to the stream. It's a detriment to my, like, attitude, because I stop enjoying the game as much. Good touchline for the first time this game. Opponent won't expect it. I did so well and then couldn't dribble the goalie. How? Man, you've got to be kidding. Give me that. No first touch for me. Bro, that's a standstill switch, dude. That's wild. Don't reward that on his right. That's... None of that was okay. Man. Good, Bowie. A good Malo, I guess. Oh, it's a corner. Match facts, 5.3 XG to 3.5. I don't understand what's going on in this game. Of course. Oh no, why? Well. He wasn't there, and then he was just... I mean, it's my fault, but they never move like that. See, that's exactly it, though. Like, you just don't get rewarded for getting into better positions. This guy is so bad at the game, dude. This is an unacceptable loss. I can't be just struggling with my finishing this much. It doesn't make any sense. I had so many opportunities I should have scored. Chat, what was wrong with my shooting? Like, the XG's in their favor now, because it's barely even in their favor. It all just has to be goal. I mean, Bro, this one though. Right-footed shot from there, through Ta, through Koble. Ta with block, it's right beside him. Koble being useless, and Ta messes it up. What I don't understand is this absolute unacceptable nonsense where he, like, that goal we just watched over is a result of this. Like, that's first touch as being awful, but then Griezmann, one touch turnaround from a standstill. I've never seen this good of a pass from a literal standstill. You're not supposed to be able to kick the ball like that with no run up, man. This I do not understand. Not to mention the rest of this, of just Koble useless, Todd doesn't block, Griezmann right foot, whatever. Well, it's 2 games left, and both have to be wins. Hopefully no hackers. Green time right of the keeper, I don't understand. Like, my accuracy, I played this game for 11 years, my accuracy's not that bad. I don't know why it thinks that that's aimed right at the keep. So disappointing, but I don't think it matters as long as we win the next 2. Chad, is that correct? I don't think it matters. Because rank 1, rank 2 are basically the same. It's the same reward swaps. I think you get an icon pack. So it's just like an 87-2 instead of an 88-2 or whatever. Could have mango Pepsi. That is true. And when you have it already in the house, you have to drink it. Like, you're not pouring that down the sink, so... Okay, that's not where I wanted that. The accuracy this year doesn't make any sense to me. I think that's one of my biggest complaints, is just, like, I know how to aim things on a left stick EA, but apparently you disagree. Thank you. I'm expecting some goalie nonsense, so I'm just going to take the free goal. Unbelievable that that is the free goal. It should reward me for getting closer, but no. See, the green time on that one is fine. It's just finishing from up close is bad. You should shoot from further away. I defended that really poorly twice, actually. That one's fine. How do you prioritize first touch, empty space, or fake directions? Thank you, Carvalho. Cool. Go a little step around, and then... I think that's offside. It was really good play, but just off. Prioritize depends on defensive shape. The opponent is pausing. So we don't do that here. I'm going to be 13-2 anyway. It doesn't matter. You are going to be put in timeout. Come back later if you want. We don't do that here. Taza, if you can... I'm trying to think of how to answer that, because there's so many ways to go. Or if there's a way you can specify that question a little more. But prioritization really depends on the opponent's space or shape. So, like, If they're in a really good shape and I can't do anything about really attacking it, then it's just kind of first touch. You take it away from them. Oh. Like this one, Milo. First touch, just trying to escape. Not really trying to do anything else, but you saw how, like, I got the ball up the field, but to a player who was under pressure, just get away from the opponent. But the idea here, like, sometimes I'm in space and I'll continue going into space. It's not always going right to the opponents. Like here, Musiala, I could go forward, but now I'm going kind of back. There. She actually gets to that before the goalie was brought out. Interesting. Thanks, Leia. You see, like, how space was generated, that move? Like, I'm in open space. I didn't have to go forward. I'm in control. If I move forward, like here, I was in control, and now I'm not. Now everything I do has to be reacting to the opponent. Good, Carvalho. What a ball, too. That's not who I meant that to, but alright. Same kind of here. Like, the opponent's actually a little more in control, whereas here, I'm entirely in control. There's many directions I can go. I've got many options. So the whole idea... Interesting first touch. Nice. Yeah, that's fair. Whole idea is... You know, if they're controlling the situation, if they're just set up too well, then I've got to turn it from them being in control to me in control, which is normally to the side, maybe a little bit back. Like here, they're in control. I've only got one option. I'm going to have to take it. I want to keep my options open, so I'm going back. Now, Mullen's got several options. I can move forward. I can go to Bowie. I can go back to the CDM. It's going to be back to the CDM here. Stanway's got pinged, so I think she can play that. And a little bit of aggression, but, like, sometimes you do it. Gotta be a little aggressive, a little risky sometimes to get forward. But, like, I'm in such control here. But if I move the ball forward, look here. If I move the ball forward, it's going from me in control, where I've got several things I can do, to them being in control. Now it's about how they position their defenders. It's about how they... what am I saying? Musiala incisive minus. I figure you can play that. Good save, Coble, and unlucky. I want to keep me being in control as much as possible, because what they have to do, they've got to spend the whole time shifting their defenders around. So here, if I can get it back a little, work side, and so much space here. You see where their midfield is? I'm just trying to make them, and I figure she can play that. I'm trying to make their midfield from the nice setup position that they're in into a not so nice setup. Force them to control someone. Drag that's like exactly there. The midfielder stepped up so far that now I've got space I can move forward into. And it's hard for me to play while I'm talking about it, but that's hopefully the idea you understand. So let me shush and see if you can try to point out like how I move based on the opponent's shape. Except they're not playing anymore. Wild that the defensive AI isn't bad enough by default when you're not playing to generate space. Man. Oh, and that's buying me too. Good. Yeah, see, I knew Ta could make that. Good turn. That was meant for Schuler. Disappointing. Should be mine. That's fine. Let me get a better example of the move. So they dragged their CDM out so far. Took a risk with one through ball, but if I got through, it was like a guaranteed scoring opportunity, right? Thank you, Ta. Wrong player. Man, let's not do this. But, yeah, that last move, the CDM was like the whatever midfielder was in a good position. Drag them out, so not in a good position. I move forward, they realize that they step somebody out, and they move their center back forward to cover it. So all of a sudden, they're fixing their midfield shape by breaking their defensive shape. I just wasn't able to get through. Not quite the right passing stats there or something. Maybe a little more power, maybe a different pass type. Probably could have tried something else, but you see how they had to drag that center back out to fix the midfield shape, and then all of a sudden I've got a hole somewhere else. What chem? I'm planning on marksman, but I haven't used him much yet. Marksman is the idea for now. Marksman, engine, finisher, basic. Only ones I would consider. So depending on what shooting stats, what passing stats you want, those would be the 4 I go with. Basic, I don't think is enough of an increase for dribbling. I want just higher dribbling overall. The test for me is going to be, is he one of the players that benefits from more ball control, or will he benefit from more agility and balance? Finisher also gives a nice increase to attack positioning. So his is 85, it's a little lower, that might be nice. It all just depends. Makes a lot of sense, thanks. Yeah, it's all... The biggest thing, I think, is the recognition of, are you in control or is the opponent in control? Here, I'm in mostly control, because I've got at least a few things I can do. But when you move the ball forward, say move it to Musiala, I'm not that in control, because now I've got to delay. Everything I do has to be a response to what the opponent's doing. Come on. Now, I haven't been playing well in this, so I need to focus up. I want at least that 2-goal cushion. Good, Jamal. I'll just wait for the overlap. That's actually lucky. Come on, Daniel. Lucky that the one thing fell back to me. The rest of the play was good, though. Let's go. So yeah, everything I do is a response to on the field info. It's really about picking your head up. It's about like scanning the field. It's about recognizing what info is important, what game state the situation is going to be, and what game state the game is going to be in when you make your next move. It's a shame Delo's winning corners. Come on. Rafa Guerrero like yeeted himself forward, and I'm not used to that, so I wasn't expecting that game state. Come on. Barbiani, trying with Hunter. Totally fine. Hunter's like the main one most people go with, but I'm a dribbling fanatic, so any increase to dribbling is a more important increase to me. I don't know what's going on in this game now. Oh, good, Palacios. Why was that so heavy, dude? Good. What a ball that is. Please, Mullen. I can't score today, man. You see how most of my moves this game, chat, are me moving down the wing, and how I don't always have to do that, but like every successful attack I have is just ball gets moved down the field, or down the sideline, and then there's some kind of cutback. Completely stopped being able to go through the middle, which I had success of early in the game, so the opponent must have changed something. For the viewer who was saying earlier 4-3-2-1 or 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, this is why I like the wide formation, because I need that wide outlet in some games just to have any ability to move the ball down the field. That's exactly what I was talking about. He doesn't make the run. I requested one. That's really annoying. I don't... And I don't understand that at all. Good, Palacios. Yeah. No, it's through me, man. Good, Little give and go overlap here. No, roll red. See, I've just got nothing going on this match. It's a little lucky it's fallen to me. Shielding. Shielding very important. He doesn't sprint the way he was supposed to. That was strange. I can't make any sense of that. That sucks. Please, intercept plus, do something for me, man. Good, intercept minus. Good, Bowie. That's not right. That's not right at all, game. Man. Wrong player. Damn it, game. Offside, thank you. PVD this weekend, but I think if you don't abuse his heading on corner, he's not really worth it. Obviously, really strong. I don't know. His off-the-ball positioning is great. I don't know if he's one of the better defenders on the ball, just for lower agility and balance and all that. So, there's definitely a trade-off with him, I feel. What an interception, man. Come on, man. Good. So heavy there, though. What do you want me to do? Yeah. Don't bounce like that. No. Pretty sure that was offside. What a tackle. Maybe it wasn't offside. Thank you, Ta. Every shot I have right now is right at the goalie. I'm so annoyed. Evening. Welcome on in, Bohemian. Manually defend, which isn't too good, and he's stiff to jockey. Yeah, that makes sense. Ta's kind of like that. I have to use Ta and Carvalho so differently. Well, I'm annoyed. I don't understand what's going on in this game. Keep the team the same other than Guerrero, who always gets tired. That last shot, man. Hello, just right at the goalie. Everything right at the goalie today. Come on. Please roll for, thank you. I can't score today. Thank you. Leia Schuler, if anyone's gonna score, it's... Bro. Good. Wrong player. And I messed that up. Oh my god. Don't do this game. Why was that so heavy? And the wrong player. And I'm... Oh, okay. Wrong player. Something's got to be wrong here, man. I don't know if my controller's, like, messing up or what, but... Like, the amount of wrong... the amount of times it's going to the wrong player on the passes... It's just gonna have to be clearance. Okay. Okay. Good. Please. It's directly at the goalie again. I don't know what's wrong here. I swear that went off a Mullen nest. Chat, what's happening? Chat, seriously. Why can't I put the ball in the net? .0 XG to 1.0, man. I finished my dinner? Not yet. It's not dinner time here. Is it on precision? It's on precision. It's always on precision. Nothing's different there. Come on, Cam. Oh, what an interception that was. What a sequence of passes, man. Good. It's offside. Poor from me, but man. Come on. Alright. Good. That's not who I meant that 2 game. Why are we pausing? thing is I'm creating chances. Ah, didn't think that would be that heavy. Good. Finally, and it took the post. That was really a spammy pass. I just couldn't think of anything else there, so the pace of Mullen, but Franciscoli, important sub, right-footed there to make the incisive pass, which he's got the trait for. It's offside. I got really lucky on the other end. Good. Man, how, dude? It's right by me. I want to involve as many defenders as possible. Look at that. Defending with the auxiliary defender. So important there. They have to be aggressive, so I might be able to get that space behind. I don't think attacking here is worth it. 1 added minute. Sorry, opponent, but this game deserves to be mine. I'm not going to risk it. Honest, I swore he missed Patty. I swore, because you get the sense of it, right? And it's going to the post, and I'm going, not again this game, because it's 3.4 to 1.0 XG, and I'm only able to, what are the goalie stats here? I think it's under performance, goalkeeping, Courtois with 4 saves, Koble with 1, also with 4, but whatever. The XG difference is not the same. So Koble saves here, here, and here, but misses pretty central ones. The one was a rebound. Very basic saves. And then 1 save outside the net, I guess. Look where Courtois' saves are. We got up here, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to prove here. I gotta be so perfect with my shooting right now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm playing better. The game feels off today. It feels pretty heavy. Definitely a heavy gameplay day. Patty, I'm doing better. I'm at least happier with my mindset. I think, what am I saying? I think, as much as I love to stream, and I've done some 7-hour streams, and I love it, I don't think it's worth it content-wise or attitude-wise or performance-wise in game. I think I need to keep my streams 2 to 3 hours, because for 2 to 3 I can keep my head up. I can, yeah, but once you start dropping your attitude, it's just gone. I don't think I used to be able to recover it in past years. I think actually that's the difference. Maybe the old weekend league being 5 games longer, I would play all 20 in a row, and I'd get my 19-1s, 20-0s last year. But if I got an early loss, I think maybe my next 2 games were a little bit down, but I was able to bring my head back. This year, if it's gone, it's gone. Which is something I do want to fix, but also last year I streamed once a week, and now I'm streaming 7 days a week. I should probably do 6 days a week, but also I shouldn't do 7. Okay, so what has my schedule actually been? I'm curious. Again, as much as I like having all of you hang out, we've had an almost 7-hour stream, a 4-hour stream, a 7-hour stream, a 4-hour stream, 2-hour, 4-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour, 5-hour, 10 days ago, 9 days ago, 8 days ago, 7 days ago, 6 days ago, 4 days ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, now. So I'm putting out 5 hours of content a day. That might be a little too much. Also, El Shaarawy, important little... What is that? Does this look as weird from Makalele to you as it is to me? The way he lingers his foot here. Anyway, thank you, El Shaarawy, for getting around that, but oh, this doesn't look right. Also, he's just trying to kick him. Take that. Take that to your knee. But anyway, important contribution from the guy who's only going to play that one minute this weekend. Seven rewards versus 10 rewards. There's 3 additional. Big Trouble Club nickname. 1 of 5 85 plus, but 3 of them 2 85 10. So 85 10s instead of 84. 88 2, 83 20. 2 Team of the Week packs, and 3 Champions Mode Mastery. I thought there was like an icon, or so there's no icon. So instead of 2 85, it's the same player pick. Instead of 2 85 10s, it's an 86 10. So you get an icon for rank 1, but you don't get a hero for rank 2 anymore. What on earth, game? That really puts me off for not getting rank 1 this weekend. Oh well. Tackling from behind. It is the tackling from behind. What an awful mechanic that is, by the way. The things that EA just let exist in this game and don't adjust, don't fix. Just wild. Last game of the weekend, per my prior experience, has been pretty easy. Pretty easy for most weekends so far, so I'm hoping that that the last game remains pretty easy. I think Malo could have upgraded and I forgot. Oops. That's some good tackling from Son. Thank you, Stanway, who's really slow there. This looks like a hacker, actually. No, they just moved. Okay, it's fine. They just moved really slow there. That was weird. Okay, wrong player again. Take the overlap, underlap. Not worth the risk of playing it to Schuler. I thought that was more guaranteed than it was. Darn. That's a finesse. Oh, no luck on it either. We'll take that though. They're out of position now. Yeah, fair. I'm also trying to hope for the tackle from behind there. Thank you, ref. That's spammed. That's kind of lucky that comes off. Alright. Hold the ball deep here. Recycle. No, wrong player. It's fine. Try it. Yeah, fair. Damn. Come on. Wait. I would have lost my mind. Yeah, come on. Good, Palacios. Good. Really good play. I'm surprised I'm that much slower. I don't think I'm liking inside forward attack. We're going to take that back off. Why is he not locked on at all? Oh dear. Don't fall back like that, game. It doesn't let me switch my player at all. Thank you, Global. What is happening, man? It's gotta be your style. Good. We'll give and go here. No, fair. Good. No, for middle low, I'm in. It actually works out here, though. You can do that little layoff. That was meant for Milo. Malin. Good pass. Schuler. She's made some critical passes this weekend despite her passing stat. Massive goal in this last game. Come on. Yeah. Let me switch. Let me switch. Come on, game. Panicked and did bringing the goalie out instead of goalie movement. That's just to the wrong player again. And you're trying to slide. That's poor for me too. So is that. What am I doing? Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Good. Ta. Critical. Saved me. Okay. Whoa. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Come on, game. That's a massive 2-goal lead. That's the power of those deep runs. Force them to jack somebody out. Much? MS? You mean ping? Milliseconds? I don't play above 34 normally. God, the strength. That was all seal out. It's the X button. Try and get the strength going without Oh, he doesn't do the ball roll. That's weird. Man, that feels unlucky. Yeah, not above 34 for the ping. Darn, wrong player. Yes. Oh, close. Damn. What a ball that is. Yeah, it's through Cobble too. Just holding or double tap? I just press. One tap. Well, okay. What I did there was one tap. Sometimes you want to hold. If you're in like a longer engagement, then you hold. But if you are... Damn, I thought I had that. If you're going shoulder to shoulder for a long time, then you hold it. But in that time, he was in front of me, so I just pressed the button hoping it would work, and it did, which is kind of wild, but... There was just a single press. I don't know if double tapping does anything. Make that plus work for me, please. No game. I feel like I've defended so well here, game. You're not going to reward me for any of it. You step back into me, don't... come on, game. Man. I feel like I defended so well for all of that. Good. Come on, Malo. He got out muscled that time. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. Good. No game. Okay, that's fine. Man. Good. Oh, I cannot believe that. I get lucky, they panic. I get tackled from behind. Bro, this one is a struggle. I'm there, man. I'm so there. That's not okay, man. So 4-2-3-1, yeah. Good. I am so annoyed. I feel like that should have worked. Good, Ta. Budget, player, Leia. Massive goal, even though it's so direct. Let's go, man. Bro, don't with this. Come on. Look at her go. She just got that attacking eye, man. And that's a red card. Okay. Oh, what a save. We can finish it off with a goal from Bowie. No, we can't. Never mind. Oh my god, Ta. He just did that all on his own. Thank you, man. What a disguised pass. What a finish. I'm so annoyed again. 3 goals cost an average of 12 coins, and we're pausing. Damn it. Happy to see you trying the free kicks. I normally try to shoot from free kicks. It was only the other day I did the power shot thing, like flick up thing, because that game was already over. I haven't learned many like free kick types. I don't really do outside the foots, or if you can do power shot free kicks or whatever. It's normally just normal inside foot curved free kick. It's so heavy there. Just because VVD is right nearby. It's annoying. Oh no, game. Wolfer has to get that, man. And that's out of bounds. Well, Out to touch. Damn. Come on. Okay. Oh. I feel like I should have that, man. Good, okay. Me low. It's so direct, but it's so unnecessary. I just gotta win this final game. No, game. Don't bounce like that. Should be able to be aggressive. That's gotta be a foul. Okay. If you want proof to try out Leo Schuler, this is the game for you. Okay, not that time. I tried to be fancy. Forget about that. I should have just taken the goal. Forgive me. I apologize, Leia. I've done you wrong. Provided a great disservice to you and your family, and we are done with this game. Oh my word. Can't believe that got so close, but... Player of the weekend is probably Malo, because having him in the team fixed everything. Malo for team cohesion, Leia for individual performance, if I can give a ranking in that way. Four goals and 1 assist to round out the weekend. 13-2. Yeah. Well, 13-2 again. I guess I'm just an average 13-2 player because that's almost every weekend now. We did have one really questionable game, but beyond that, took a break. Break was really important, I think. I just needed to clear my head, come back on a different day. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Sundays are a little bit easier or something, but you know, came back stronger, came back with a better mentality. So can't complain about my performance too much on this day. The only problem with the loss I had in this session was just finishing that game. Nothing went in. Might watch it back or something, but beyond that, I'm not like upset about how I played or anything. So hey, get my head up a little bit better, and I'm happy about that. So let's just hope for something from rewards. Solid weekend against much stronger teams. Yeah, but nobody's better than Leia. Difference between 4-2-1-3 and 4-2-3-1. 4-2-1-3, your wingers stay higher up the field. It is much harder to build up with them, and they get caught offside a lot. It's easier to play direct because they're already starting high up the field, so if you do a lot of through balls and counters, then like that's one thing. But the left mid and right mid still attack. They make some good runs from deep, and then they'll move back to their deeper position to make another run. The left wing and right wing just kind of stay there and try to make a run if like the opponent drags somebody out, but J11, if I got a Thundershock Hullet, I wouldn't use him. Unless he can play center back. Can Hullet play center back? Cam CM striker. Shadow striker. I mean, if I can sell him, then that's great. 9 million coins, but like, My team, the tallest player in my team is 6'5", and then the next tallest is 6, and then 6, and then the next tallest is 5'10", and then everyone else is like 5'8" and lower. I don't know where you think I would use a hullet. Okay, well, I did want to look at the match facts here. More XG than the opponent once again. But main thing, Leo Schuler, 4 goals, 1 assist. Absolutely massive, massive performance where it matters the most. So 13-2, once again rank 2. Get 3 85 plus player picks. 125k. We've got 85 10s instead of 84 10s. The player picks are better. 88-2 is the same. 83-20. I forget if that's the same. 2 team of the week. And then we've got the Champions Mode Mastery Pack. Alright. Hopping into... Oh, yeah. And hi, Fernando. That can go. Alright. Alright, I forgot it's this screen again. Starting off with a promo card. Can't complain. 88. 86, another promo. 85 again. And 85. Okay. Chat, was this tradable or untradeable? Beth Mead is 17k. Baumgartner is 10k, so I think Beth is the best. I'm gonna go with Beth Mead here. I forget if these are tradable or untradeable. That is tradable, hey. Next one here. Another promo, 85 again. Non-promo, 85. 88 again, this one's not looking so great. That is a shame. Final one, we are looking at, let's do reverse order, why not? That's gold, 87. Yeah, it's a promo card. Another 87. Another 86. Yeah, that's disappointing. Absolutely nothing from these, oh well. Chat, I'm doing rewards and you all disappear? Lose like 7 of you? I'm proud of you, because none of you actually want to watch packs. Who's most valuable here? Is it Neves? Excuse me, Neves. He's 11k. Seemahan is 13k. He's actually more valuable. Nah, I should have taken the inform their discard. Oh, well, just save him for trading. Whatever. Let me go clear up my transfer list. We're here. I feel better about only getting 7. Oh, because none of the rewards are going to be good? Yeah, that is fair. That is entirely fair. Drawing the right viewership. Yeah, everybody disappears. They want to watch the gameplay. Who cares about the packs? I was going to say the same thing. I'm like, that's actually kind of neat. I don't think any other streamer would be like that. So we were at 27. We're at 27 again, so never mind. Nicholas Jackson. By the way, thank you for 27 of you being here. That's 3 of these single. What's even... I guess we'll start with the 8320. I've got no idea what order to do these in now. I think that's an inform, walkout, CDM, Espanol, La Liga. I don't know if this is. Patry, Vanier, and Pedri. I mean, it's untradeable, so it's not... Oh, Dodo's not bad. I mean, 5 special cards, 288s. potential for upgrades on these two. I actually used a Dodo card last year, and he was really good. His like higher agility and balance or something was he was great on the ball. But the problem with this one, not enough playstyles. So unless Florentina do well enough. But anyway, see right back, wing back. He's wing back plus plus. That would be interesting to try out. But it'd be a shame to drop Bowie anyway. Can't complain too much about that. Let's do the 88-2 next, because we know this isn't going to be any... Okay. Cam, Germany. That's Brandt again. I already packed him. He's like 15k. I think this was untradeable, so the other one was tradable, so it's okay to be in the club, but Brandt and Hegerberg, not exactly the most exciting. 85-10 next. My wingers, the right mid and left mid are unbalanced. I tried attack at the start of today and it just didn't work out, so I definitely recommend balanced. Alright, let's do Team of the Week packs. Not a walkout. We should not have done Team of the Week packs. Hello, Valdemar. You are gone. Waldemar. Not Voldemar. We have... That's a walkout at least. Brazilian center back from Gabriel. I'm not aware of him having an inform card. There's so many cards in the game you gotta keep track of now. Any value? No. Okay, be right back. That broke my game. No. Send club. That was weird. I'm on short passing. Pedri's my kind of card. Links to Pior. He's got average and lean. He's only 12k for a card like that with no roll pluses. That sucks. 89. Incisive, ticky, tech, first, relentless. No defensive though. Would be nice to have one of those. Maybe with an info at some or evo at some point. A little bit too low for my liking. Gotta do SBCs. I'm planning on Barella, I think. Okay, 85-10 here. Never mind. Excuse me. Up to the transfer list. Now the 85-10. We will have promo card. Hey, I'll take it. Trailblazers, I think. Goalkeeper. Oh, Courtois. What card? What, this wasn't Trailblazer. What was this? And hemp. She's surprisingly cheap. The hemp card's actually not that bad, but no value. What promo was this? I'm drawing a complete blank. I mean, for a tradable pack, I can't complain about that too much. Courtois is also really cheap. This was... Does it say which type of card? Oh, whatever. It's Trackstar. It's up in the top left there. Well, it's at least a 40k value. Find out the next one. Chat knows it's Trackstars. Chat knows better than me. Ah, see that last one so much better if I'm not even going to get a promo in this one. That's going to be Hegerberg again. 89 and also 89. Oh, we went from like all the promos. Oh, well, there's the promo. Okay. Let me deal with my club again. It's a lot of informs. The first one had a lot of promos. None of them can pack out. These three can discard. It should be enough space. Eventually I'm gonna have an empty club when I consider something that's actually worth it. Okay. 3 Champions Mode Mastery Packs. Never mind. Keep doing this. Okay, up to the transfer list. There we go. I forget who's in the ultimate, the FUT Champs version. We don't even get a walkout. Okay, nothing on that one. Not that I'm expecting any of these players to be ones I would actually use. At 86. And 85. Okay, that's fine. They're all swap tokens anyway. Be right back. We've got squad battles to open. As well as a 10 coin pack, I'm sure. Oh. Oh. Is that an inform? It's wild. 4.5 million no Mbappe. I wouldn't use Mbappe. He's not fun to me. He's not actually a good dribbler. Wrong body type, too tall. He's kind of heavy with his agility. His skill moves are great, but doesn't feel good on the ball beyond that. Okay, we've got some squad battles packs here. Not expecting anything, but we will take a look, of course. That will be absolutely nothing. Goodbye. Do you actually get more tradable? 84 plus. It's like these are more tradable than the actual weekend league. That's a hero. Is that Stamp? No, it's Tim Howard. Big Timothy. But hey, promo card. I can't imagine he's got any value. But that's tradable. And another promo card. What was Howard? 88? 89 Premier League. And we have... That's more value than I would have guessed. Can't say I can complain about 75-ish K there. Anything else here? Absolutely nothing. That's just fine though. Please gift your coins in the trenches. Don't spend them. If you don't spend them, you'll just accrue them, believe it or not. Because the moment I spend money, I will lose all my money. What was I going to do? Not here. I'm going to be in nonce and swap my badge around because this is tradable. I'm not going to do that because my transfer is successful. Okay, well, we're quick selling you. Hey, Pass. Welcome on in. Stream will not be too much longer. I'm expecting to... Actually, we might review the... Where did Dortmund go? Oh, it's not a duplicate anymore. How much value do these cards hold? 3K? These actually went up. Those actually went up a decent amount. Is it worth selling now? Footman says he's 3,000, but that didn't seem right. Maybe. Other one was tradable. Which one? Oh, the badge, yeah. Bring back Kelly Smith. But Leia Schuler. I can't drop her after that legendary performance. Fodder's hack of the SBCs, yeah. I'll just have to sell all of this later. Go for selling? Yeah, probably makes sense. Alright, we'll do the 86 single player. Is that a special card? Striker, French. Benzema, but I don't think he's got a promo. Oh, inform Benz. You can't complain, really. Alright, we're looking at 84 plus team of the week. Let's walk out. Right midfielder, England. I'm not going to be able to think who this is. Is that Saka? I mean, can't complain. He's tradable too, not that he's any value. Anyway, the final mode mastery packs we've got here. This one's actually... Why is this one a walkout, but the others weren't? I got an 86 from the other one. Does it have to be 87 to work? One more. Yeah, these are both walkouts. I don't know. Paraguay center back from La Liga. That's Paraguay, right? Yeah. Yeah, no. Anyway. Final verdicts on the team. Let's go back on in here. We'll have an Evo for Malo, so that'll only make that card even that much better. But the rest of the team here, I think it probably is time for some upgrades if I want to be along the power curve. I just like cheap, chat keeps talking about it. I just like them so much. I don't know, I'm attached, you know? We're definitely going to consider replacing Musiala with El Shaarawy. We might end up trying out the 4-4-1-1. In that case, I would drop both my CDMs and bring Hamsik and Musiala as the center mids. El Shaarawy goes out to the left. Rest of the team would stay the same, or we try out that new Barella card. Because it could be Hamsik Barella, or Barella Musiala, something like that. I've got the fodder. I've got to put it into somebody at this point. That would be a big attacking change, obviously. Drop some of the defensive abilities too, with higher defensive stats and playstyles and all that, into just better on the ball feel and progressing with the field. But that depends on how the 4-4-1-1 does, and if El Shah is worth getting into the team, because otherwise I can't get him on chemistry. Or we may look at like Bastoni or someone here. Maybe gonna have to go with an icon or two. The team will have a couple changes probably for next weekend, but most of the core of the team I think will stay the same. Performance I think is fine. Some of it's for me of just keeping my head a little bit cooler, of finding another solution or two. Those games where it's not working, finding a different solution. But beyond that, a couple games where my head got down too much, but the rest was pretty fun. Still having fun with the game, still enjoying it. Definitely enjoying all of the people in chat, all the comments we're getting and everything. If you did enjoy it, please drop a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next weekend. There'll be plenty of content between, I'm sure. Have a good night, everybody. Peace. That's the YouTube video, not the stream. Stream will keep going. Excuse me. Sell the FC Pro cards. Is there hype? Bought him for 83. He's now 100. No, he's 87. Never mind. So his price hasn't gone up. I bought him for 100. He has gone up, so that's 50k there. Did kind of want to give this card a go, although it was mostly a purchase for trading. Bought it 160. He's about the same. That does not improve L-Shot at all. Hamshake gets him to 1. Oh, that's full chem though. Whereas with Carvalho it would not be, right? Correct. Okay. Oh, and this card is now same price pretty much. Kobo is still needed for chemistry. I do agree with what you said, Patty, earlier of well, the idea is chem might be easier if we're going to the 4-4-1-1, trying out some different players there, but I think it is time to try and give Elsha a test. So let me hop on over to... I can't qualify. Okay, never mind. We're going into division rivals. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This one we're going to be testing out the new Steven El Shaarawy card. Unfortunately, he was only out for 24 hours, so if you didn't do him, he's already gone. I've tested him a little bit. We tried some friendlies, I tried some rush, I tried some offline squad battles games. No opinion of him so far. It really takes, I think, the online games to be better. It's not like you can dribble the AI much, so the main concern I've got about him so far is just the stamina. Everything else seems pretty good. At least one passing play style. He is missing first touch, you've got to keep that in mind. But the dribbling seems okay. He ends up being one of the highest dribbling players in the game with the chem style. Question for me will be, do I want something like this that is a ball control boost, or might I prefer a finisher that's a balance and agility boost? So we'll see between those two, I think. Finisher would be the other one I'm considering at the moment. You could also do engine. Engine would be about the same. Perhaps that would make more sense, because I don't plan on shooting like every attack with them, so I might prefer the passing boost. Especially because no weak foot, so you have to rely really heavy on pinged and his right foot. But we'll give him a test in rivals here, and let's see how he is. I'm expecting good things, bar the stamina. Content machine, gonna need 2 channels. I might, yeah. Whenever this one gets the 1,000 subscribers. I should have a VODs channel too, all that stuff. Going real quick, this is the team we're using him in, so I do have to drop Milo for chem, so we're not doing Shadow Striker. We do have Playmaker++. Beyond that, the rest of the team is staying the same if you've watched my content, but inside forward ++ at the left mid, I'm really excited testing out, so let's see. Patty, you want to be my editor? I have no money to offer, but like, you can be my editor. As much as I'd love to do like offline and online content, I think I've got to do all of it while streaming, because A, I'll get lonely and I want all of you here, but also B, a bit rough to find time for both. Opponent is gone. How would he look on an engine, actually? See, finisher gives the attacking positioning boost, which I'd be curious about. Engine, little pace. More balance. We'll just have to find out. Just have to find out. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I've got Hero on the team, forgot about that. Well, it's Malin stealing the show so far, but there's Elsha. Little cut back, and I mean, easy finish. And this opponent's done. That's fine. Patty, does that tell you to do Elsha yet? Agility and balance more important than dribbling. It depends on how you use them. If you're trying to keep hold of possession and just kind of like escape but not really get past people, I would say agility and balance. If you're trying to get past, then probably dribbling and ball control. But it really depends on the specific card and how you're planning on using them. Good, Malin. Test him out here. Good agility to get back. Pretty explosive on the skill move there. There's no catching up. Move into his technical. A little slow, but he still held on to the ball. And there he loses it. That's fair. Come on, Hero. That's Bruiser Plus, man. First time pass, done well enough. Good, Stanway. Ah, what an interception. Good, Palacios. Gets that behind his left foot. Oh. How does that get through me, man? Oh, well. Yeah, no first touch, definitely noticeable. You can notice the rapid, though. He's way faster than just 90 pace. Yeah, there it goes. Oh. That works. Ah, fair. Good. That's a shame. Did him on your main, but not the rest. Prefer the quick direction, then absolutely agility and balance. Oh, see, that was performed exquisitely well. His Megiddo cancels look nice. It's the finishing too. I'm not used to having a finesse player on that side. Alright. See how long he takes to get involved here. He gets forward, but he's wide. He does get back. Pass there. Good, Hamshik. He's so aggressive. Again, I'm not used to having inside forward plus plus there. Performed as well that time with the Megiddo cancel. Still holds on to it. Might have that little bit of jam you need. Back up. Again. One more time on the finesse. Oh, see, that one's wide. He comes out of it a little bit heavy, you can notice, but the rest was nice. You don't necessarily expect that one to go in, you know, so. How is Cobble? Get the ball, man. Good handshake. There's so much space there. Elshaw is not running. It's very consistently taking up like that space on the far side of the box. Little move down. I mean, there were things I can do with him that I couldn't with Musiala, man. I'll tell you that much. First time. Back outside. Yeah, that's fair. That's not the skim move I should have done. Nice. Oh, that's kind of lucky on the pass. And tech, not quite enough to get through there. That's alright. Good move, handshake. We'll see if Elshaw moves behind me here. Does, but he's a little slow, which I think I'm noticing, and there's a little bit of heaviness there. I think I'm noticing his attacking AI is just that little bit behind. Body fence. Good on both. Step overs. Good enough. L2, R2. He's in my team, man. Oh. That's fine. Might be preferred to have it a bit more zoomed in while dribbling, performing dribbles. So there are two schools of thought here. My build-up is really important. I don't just dribble to get past people. I dribble to create passing lanes. I dribble to see what's available down the field. You know, it's for a game like this where I'm just testing Elshaw, maybe. Like, that might be okay. Because it might just let me dribble even better with him. But for my normal gameplay, I want the zoomed out view so I can see more of my build-up. Tries tech. Yeah, not quite the right decision there. But I'm already such a good dribbler that it's easy enough for me to make the zoomed out camera work for me. Whereas some other players, if you're not that good of a dribbler, it's going to be harder for you. I don't make that sacrifice with my players in-game because you can think the same with like, why don't I use an Erling Haaland, right? Because I'm a good dribbler. I can I can make Erling Haaland dribble better than other people can. But I need my dribbling to be as maxed out as possible. It's not worth like well rounding it. You want to be as good as a specialty as possible. So I max out my dribbling as good as I can with the players that I use instead of like hampering it with something, but good at like hampering it with the players I use, but then trying to compensate for it. Anyway. The camera I compensate for a little bit because it helps me on... It also helps a little on defense, but then, like... I will see, like, Malen up there. I might determine at this point that the end of my move, I should include Malen. So I'm thinking, like, he's on the far side. You see that late run he's making? Exactly what I'm... And the pass was off. You know what I mean, though? I'm like, the other side of the field looks like he's going to make a late run. It's easier for me to see that kind of thing with co-op. That's fine. It is co-op cam. It is 20 co-op 20. What is it? 20 zoom 3 height, I think, or 0 zoom. It's as far away as it can be. So I forget if that's 0 zoom or if that's 20 zoom. How am I losing out on that? Hammer special card and JJ Hero. Best JJ Hero Evo. Best dribbling in the game. Below Evo is good too. JJ I would not use because he's got the wrong body type, so I don't think he'd be a good dribbler for me. He can do some things good, but oh yeah, his ping is decent, but it's not going to save you in situations where the opponent's close. So you can use it to, like, I would rely really heavily on ping pass with him, but you got to make sure there's enough space as you do it. I almost make the stop around VVD there. Nice Hamshik. I never get the chance for long shots, but let's, never mind. I never get the chance for long shots, but we'll, bro, what? Hey, I mean, there's an extra value to the card there if you want. Oh, ta. This opponent's getting unlucky, though. Prefer to see as much as you can. See, use the same. Yeah. Don't see that at all with your camera settings. So it depends on what you want. If you're bad at time finishing, then being closer makes sense. If you're like really bad at if you're not as good at understanding the what body shape you're in, what trying to think. Like the body shape, the direction you're going, how close the defender is to you, the body shape of the defender, because like how off balance you are will determine my dribbles sometimes, that kind of thing. Being zoomed in makes sense. I've got so much experience at FIFA that it really, I'm good enough that I can take the sacrifice of being further away. And then yeah, there are other benefits. So it's, I think to use co-op, I think is most beneficial for longer people who've played the game for longer, who can kind of make it work a little bit better. But yeah, you see the advantage. Like that was a perfect example. I'm like, Malin's probably going to make a deep run because he's inside forward plus and he's lingering there. It looks like there's some space because a lot of their midfield had shifted onto my side of the field and kind of left the other side, so I thought that meant he was going to make a run. Boozed, I don't know what any of that means. Don't know what Plaza is, don't know what GSMD is. GG's got the gen, that's fair. Yeah, sometimes the icons and the heroes or special cards just have that something. Yeah, played for 11 years. Maybe should give it a shot. Never know. I've also played for 11 years. He started in 13 then. Was also my first Ultimate team. Let's try a finisher. Boys are sleeping on Gula, Evo card. Best dribbler, trickster, power shot, finesse, and tech. I don't have any La Liga, so like it's harder. He's got a good body type, average and lean. I guess depends on the stats that Evo gets up to, but he did have a card last year that I did like, one of the the Euro Road to Knockout, whatever card that was. Is the finisher still pricey? No, the price went way down. Maybe it's just the time of day I gotta buy it. $2012 was 2013 for me. I guess depends on when you started in 2012. I think 11 years is 13 for me. But I started in February of 13, and it's now summer 14, whatever, however the math works. So I'm realizing with the card, I didn't really cover the in-game stats that much. Forgive me, you know, new reviewer problems here, so we'll smooth this out as we go. But you might think the pace is a little bit lower. You might upgrade that with an engine. For me, the rapid kind of fixes that. So rapid makes him feel like he's got kind of 94, 95-ish pace. I think that's just fine. So I don't bother boosting that. The other stats we're looking at that are pretty low. Some of the passing, but if you can dribble into better passing angles, I don't mind that much. So I don't think I need to boost the passing. We're looking at the lowest dribbling here that we really want to bump or balance, ball control and dribbling. So right now, that first game was ball control dribbling and a marksman here. Also really boosting the long shots and the finishing. If you plan on taking a lot of long shots, it's probably the way to go. If you plan on getting into the box a little bit more, we're going to try a finisher next. So instead of this stat, increased layout, we'll be giving a massive boost to in the box finishing. A big boost to attacking positioning, which I hope that 85 attack positioning is one of his lower stats that I'm a little worried about. I want to see how that bumps him up. Now agility and balance increases, but no ball control. So we want to see how that adjusts the dribbling for the card. The other one you can, so the 4 chem styles I would consider. Actually, let me look at footbin here. The 4 I would consider, so we're starting with that marksman. That's what I'm guessing I'm going to use, just for like well-rounded dribbling in the more important categories for him, I think. Followed by finisher, just skipping ball control, doing others. You can see marksman gives him 97, according to footbin. Finisher will only give 95, so not as big of an increase, because it really weighs these heavily. But potentially better shooting increases, depending on your long shot interest. We're looking at engine. If you really just want a playmaker, you don't think you're going to shoot as much with him, good increase to the passing stats and curve potentially for finesses. And then a better increase in the finisher because we're boosting balance even that little bit more. And a pace boost. So the other one I consider is basic, but I don't think it's worth it. Basic just gives really well-rounded. Where is basic? Here. Similar increase to passing as the engine. Small pace boost, but not enough in the dribbling, I think. I want at least one of these maxed out. But you can consider. If you really, like, if you use them well-rounded, this makes sense. If you just kind of shoot in the box, maybe finisher makes sense. If you're kind of edge of the box, marksman. If you're just creative, you don't plan to shoot at all, maybe engine's the way to go. Anyway, we're trying to finisher. And finisher should tell me enough about whether I would actually be interested in an engine with an even better boost to balance. Or if, I can't think. If the attack positioning really matters and if you need the ball control. Co-op this year doesn't seem zoomed out as previous years. There's a new setting this year called sideline zoom. Let me show my settings here. Because the camera this year kind of adjusts per side of the field you're on. Yeah. Co-op is 20. Camera is co-op. Height is 20. Zoom is 0. Far side focus is also 0. So when you're on the, if you're at this side of the monitor, that setting doesn't matter. If you're at that side of the monitor, then the camera will shift over to see more of that side of the field. Maybe that's kind of what you're seeing. There's also a penalty area zoom. The ball gets a little closer. So these are mine if you want to copy. I don't, and the Pro doesn't matter. So we're looking at just these settings. I don't have much trouble with it, but I can't say I've messed, like I just turned this off immediately. Just to delay the in-game camera when following the ball. I don't actually understand what that would do. But if you want to copy mine, I don't have much problem with them. Those are what mine are. Chat, was I cooking with El Shaarawy or was I cooking? Because, like, whew, we had some good play that game. What was that one? Not this one. Goodbye. I think this is the one I was really impressed by. I'll lose it here. Like, there's the inside forward plus. So I think, chat. You see how he makes the run? He makes the run because he's inside forward plus plus. But you see how this isn't the perfect positioning? He's a little too, like, better attacking AI would be down this way. I think that's his lower attack positioning. I'm still searching, so... Yeah, that was a little aggressive from me. He's a little, like, my shorter players would probably be able to do that, so... He's not the best at escaping really tight situations like this. Like, because Neymar would just get a touch on the ball here that much quicker. So that's not quite how you want to use him. But you see when he's open space like this? It's 2 body feints, some step overs, cut back inside. Like, this is L2, R2, you can see it here. L2, R2, L2, R2 again. And that's your little cut up, cut back down, shooting angle. That's what impressed me. I think this was the one I'm like, yeah, this card's going to my team. It might have been this one, actually. Because he exits that skill move so well. And then able to score from the standstill. That's that one we already watched. You should hire you for player reviews after that one. You think so? You can test their cards before they release them in SBCs. How about that? Or I could do EA sponsored content. EA, if you want like me to run an EA how to use these players channel, then hit me up. I'll stop complaining about your game. Gonna do Barilla SBC. His body type is not the one I want, but he's got press proven minus, so that should make up for it, theoretically. At least somewhat. His dribbling does get really high, some of the highest dribbling in game with that Guardian come style. So El Shaarawy is on the edge of the box here. I find that interesting. I'm going to find him. Cut back up, lots of space here. Maybe some tech, actually. I kind of forget about technical. One more move beyond. That was mostly tech, and then he misses. Oh, he misses that. That might have been my fault on the aiming, I'm not sure. Or at least got a green time. Yeah, darn. Yeah, look at this guy attack. No, come on, Bowie. Thank you, Gregor. Maybe different stadiums have... That is also part of it, yeah, which is really frustrating, but... Did El Shaarawy just chest the ball in the box? Well, surprise hidden value to that card. Let me try out a ridiculous, like, ping pass. Never mind. Good, Mullen. Come on, Bowie. Nice. It's not where I meant that, but it works. Little give and go, maybe? Not quite. Cam, don't punish me for that. Come on. Well, maybe some more aggression. The opponent does have a higher line, but like that's the increased attack positioning. What does he do from here? He's holding up the field. Okay, well it works out in the end. Cut down again. Opponent, I read time it because it's a little heavier coming out than I expected. The opponent didn't read it. If they did, then they would have had it, but no real complaints. I mean, he's not going to be a perfect dribbler, honestly, but he's pretty close. Oh, Stanway, come on. Good. Nice. Got a good pass there. Schuler. Alright. Cut down again. He's got that jam up quite even. Obviously 3-star weak foot, no, but like he's got jam to him, man. That's not a finisher. It doesn't even boost his long shot, so they're just at 87, and he's able to do that. So, again, big benefit to the card. Finesse minus, all you need. Remember, the engine doesn't boost his shooting, but it would boost his curve, so it might be a benefit. That's poor for me. That's really poor. Yeah, poor again. Good, Bowie. Good ping pass there. Just wait for the over. Too obvious. I need to make a feint there so it's not obviously the thing to cover. What a ball through. Thank you, Coble. I'm bad, not allowed to use them unfair. I mean, if I spam finesses, then yeah, it would be unfair, huh? I guess, chat, this is what I would get if I start using more meta cards with better playstyles. Would just be the ability to, you know, abuse some mechanics like that. Good. Yeah, tackle from behind. No, but it's a foul, so that's fine. Bad thing, but he was under complete. He probably was. Probably was. And I bet you, Chad, if I'm using Vinny there instead of him, I'm doing very similar things for how much less of the price. I'm going to tell him to go on a run there. I don't know if I trust the AI to do it. Hero feels very heavy to turn. It's interesting. Good. On the volley? What a pass that is. See if he gets inside because I'm moving my striker out, so that should open space in the middle. It's not the version of the skill move I'd wanted. It's fine. Aww. Okay. What a ball that is, Hamsik. Ah. I feel like I'm standing right there. Should be mine. Game. Good hero. On the weak foot. Yeah, fair. Down. Ooh, 2,600 upvotes. That's gotta be one of the more upvoted ones this year, man. Why is Rush Neymar Rush Neymar is 400k now? I can't be looking at that card because like I can't link him in my team at all. But that's interesting. Put an engine on him, right? Yeah. Who was I looking at that I was surprised? When we were chatting earlier, Patty, there was someone at... It was Saka. Was it Saka? No, do people just hate Saka because he's... yeah. Do people just hate Saka because he's racist? Or not because he's... I stopped because I didn't want to phrase it. I was going to mess it up. Do people hate Saka because they're racist? Or do they just think this is too pricey or what? But like, look at this... Mostly downvotes. I'm fine with Sokka in real life. I don't know why people hate him. But Elshaw, look at that, yeah. Anyway. What card? Steven Elshaw. This guy I'm using right here. That was very obviously not the time to do that. Good, Bowie. Nice Mullen. I definitely notice Ashrawi's positioning here being ++. It's better than Musiala's ever was, man. Good, Hamshik. He's open if I'm able to make the pass. I am. Finisher has to score that. Yeah, he's got such high finishing on the chem style. Strong, too. I'm holding off... Who was it there? Delo or someone? It just can't be shrugged off, man. That's fair. Good. That's not the skill move I meant to do. Oh, it's by me. Yep. Try a little give and go, I think, here. Oh, yeah, Schuler. I don't know why I'm trusting to make that pass. I mean, he's... he's quite special, man. Should be offside. Did he say onside? No. Okay. Pinged up to Mullen. Yeah, fair. Oh, I should have had that with two different players. Big frustration. So the opponent looks threatening. This is one of those opponents where, like, it looks like they've got a lot they can do on offense because they're committing players forward, but they're all so central that they're just kind of attacking exactly where I'm set up. It's really not that hard to defend. Oh, there he goes. A little fake shot up. You gotta try one. You gotta try at least one in the video. Except... never mind. Yeah, just delay, it's fine. Interesting ball out there. Intercept plus, alright. Good, Steven. Probably give and go here. Yep. So here's the thing about him, right? Low stamina. That's probably the main draw of this card out of anything I found. By the 70th minute, he's already real tired, so can't sprint by the fullback anymore. Yeah. Nice. Not the skill move I meant to do, but we'll take it. Yeah, I know. Good, Palacios. I don't know what happened there. I tried to do L2R2 and he just sprinted. Give me that. Bowie, that was real heavy, but we'll take it. Game. Good. Okay. See how they're just spamming offside trap every time now? So annoying. I just want to... Bro. I just want to be able to play like normal, but you can't. I gotta do weird stuff here to make this game something I can actually do anything in. Good, Stanway. Yeah. Good, he's got that jam, man. There's something about this card that he'll just get stuff for you. No stamina, I'm still able to get by some opponents here. Ah, oh, so close. I could have had something more effective there if I wasn't going for the montage stuff. But again, no stam, still able to do things. That touch goes in the air and it works. Ah, oh, it doesn't do the trickster flick. It's fine. I think Musiala's pretty disappointing. It was a must-do for me for the skill moves, but now I'm definitely... Like, it was free, so it doesn't matter. My club's in as good as a spot as ever, because it just... I'm not doing SBCs, but... Overall, yeah, kind of disappointing, if we're honest. Do you think this formation, hard to create chances, slide up top? No... But with an asterisk? Not really. It's a little predictable because it's kind of the same attacking moves every time. It's always like the deep run from the wide mids or anything like that. Or the same cam striker movements, but... You feel like everyone is too deep. You need to get the ball to your CDMs more. And to your wingbacks more, but mostly the CDMs. Because if... A lot of times when you're attacking... Okay, let me explain this with visuals because it'll make this easier. When you're playing a... What do you think? Where'd my thing go? Here. Let's say you're playing a 4-3-3, which is like the other one I wanted to play with. So you might get a setup like this, and you might think like, oh, you've got a lot of attackers. Versus the 4-3, like, you've got 4 here, and in the 4-3-3 you've got 3, but you've also kind of got 5. So there's more or less depending. But the thing is, everyone here gets a little compact, and they're a little bit high up the field. When you're doing a 4-2-3-1, if you get the ball with one of these players and you're going forward, any of these 4 attackers, right? Like you get here and you're looking forward, you've got only ever 3 attackers with you. Like 3 options to pass the ball. Nobody's ahead of you, maybe the striker is, but normally like you can't really play this pass a lot, right? So normally that leaves you like one of those options or something. Or you're trying to dribble through this way or dribble around this way and get a cutback or whatever. But like when you've got the ball here or with any of these players really, you're so limited. It's like there's only so many players involved on offense, right? I get what you mean. When you have the ball with your CDMs, remember how I said with this guy there's 3 passing options? You have it with one of these, there's 4. Everyone's ahead of you, which means your pass here, and any of your passes there, those are going to be more effective. You've actually got like, again, this pass is really hard to make. This one, not so much. You see what I mean? So if you're actually looking to do like your 3 balls in behind, if you're looking to threaten something, or you take this player and you dribble up the field, you get them up here, all of a sudden, you've got this outlet pass and these passes to make. Now you've got 5 attackers when before you had 4, kind of 3, whatever. your options all come from deep. The deeper you are, the more you kind of like allow runs to be made as well. So when we're looking at that last opponent, I criticize how they were playing because they had literally nothing they could do all game. They were very unsuccessful in offense. A very clear example of it second half somewhere. Probably not 84th minute. I want to see them get high up the field. So we see their attacking shape normally. So same kind of deal. They've only got they've got 4 attackers to my 6 defenders. So you might think that's pretty light on like amount of bodies committed forward. Here they've got a greater threat than they had pretty much for the rest of the game, and it's because, guess what? They're involving one of the center mids. So you've got to do something to get those players involved if you're struggling to get everybody else. Because you get up into this space and like you've got your one option and that's it. There's nothing else. You got it here. All of a sudden this player's got... like they're forcing it to protect us. Because like it looked like that was open, but I'm guarding that one specifically. They've also got this and this. Like you had your better option. You can dribble this way and open up space that, and like you've got things you can do. The problem is just most of the game, they're only ever involving. Like they've got 6 players up here, but they're all here, which makes it easier to defend by default because there's no wing presence. I don't have to guard out here at all. So you see how narrow my team is? Everybody I have is here. But also, like it looks like they've got a lot of players. They've got 6 for my 6 really. Let's be honest. And these 2 are pretty open. But they never involve these players, so you're only actually attacking with 4. The trick to better attacking FIFA, I think, is just involving more players, because you get the ball back here, somebody makes a better run. You get the ball here, there are no good runs made. So, like, you get it up here, if there's no options, you're stuck. You get it here, and all of a sudden, like, this player might do an actually decent run. That's how it is for me. Find the 4-4-1-1 gets really congested. Didn't personally like it too much, but been a while since you played. That's what I'm expecting to feel with it. Because when your center mids push up, then your wingers are kind of too far away. Or, excuse me. Your center mids push up and kind of muscle out your wingers, so it's hard to get your wingers cutting all the way inside when there's somebody already in that space. I'm hoping I can get it to work because I want to use Hamshik as a center mid. I can't use him as a CDM. And I'm hoping it'll work because chemistry for El Shaarawy will be easier. Be a little bit annoyed if I have to use Barella with no role plus at CDM, but if his deep lying playmaker single plus at CM does what I want, then at a 74 ping, that is way too much. According to Footbin, keep playing playmaker, defend and roaming. Roaming does kind of what the center mid does. That might work for me. Maybe. Does his normal card have same? No, so I can't test out that how he would feel like that with his normal gold. That's a shame. Because that would be a smart way to go about it. Well, 2 of you have subscribed during the stream. I do appreciate that. Got 1 or 2 more games with El Shaarawy here to test, and then we'll be done. It's been 78 ping again. It's been 78 ping. It's been 2 hours 48 minutes. I really have to debate what chem style for him, because that finisher, I did notice the attack positioning. It's hard to say if I noticed the dribbling. That's rough. It's not like the attack positioning was bad from... It didn't affect the aggressiveness of the positioning, just kind of the how far inside he was willing to cut. So who do I play on? I play in the US. I've not tried EU servers. I don't think I can make that decision. You can in other games, but this game doesn't really let you choose. Doesn't let you choose your matchmaking region? It might. EU servers would give me about 120 ping, and that would be unplayable. Especially for my playstyle, it would mean all my dribbling and passing is out the wayside. I think on console it's hard work because the passing gameplay is up and down. Console, you probably have to be a little more direct, so you might want your 4-4-2s, 4-2-2s, your formations that allow for some more direct through ball kind of play. Because yeah, the trying out the dribbling there is just gonna be harder. Good hero. So like this is kind of what I mean by the CDMs. If you're still taking a look at that, is like I can get the ball with my forwards and then just kind of isolate myself with only those attackers. But you see how much I'm like going back to them? Because now everybody's ahead of me. There's the run that gets made. That was really poor from me, but you get the idea, I think. I got to wait for the runs to be made ahead of me instead of being made kind of like to the side of me. It's got to be Risk Hero. I am expecting to see Vinny just about every other game nowadays, by the way. Oh, it doesn't... Harder to dribble with Rafa, unfortunately. Good. No. He doesn't... whatever, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it. Good, Rafa. Left-footed? He can still play that. He stops his run, maybe expecting me to lose the ball there. Tried his tech. Nah, not quite able to. Tell him to go on a run there. There was an offside trap, so that gives me even more space. Let's do L1, because the L1 dribbling isn't something I've really tested out with him. You can make it work, but yeah, definitely L2R2 is still better this year. That's a shame. Again, you might use L1 like once or twice, but you should use L2R2 like 95% of the time. Yeah, it's not the side of the defender I wanted. And don't bounce like that. Come on. So because the opponent's in such a high line, like you see how high the line is, how many offside traps and all that, then I'm really kind of limited into using the CDMs and getting back down the wing. That was poor from me. That's mine. I'm going to tell him to go on that run. Good. Cut inside, and then the shot right away. I yellow timed it, but still really effective at those cuts back down. Nah. Now the opponent knows I'm just trying out stuff with Elshaw. I thought I played that so well, game. Give me that at least. Good. Let's wait for the overlap. That's where the effectiveness of this move will come in. Oh, some great close control there. He still got it. One little cut upside, and okay, so he's got the jam. 3-star weak foot, not a good enough shot, but also it still works. Dribbling phenomenal though, man. Wrong player. Interesting. So for any long-time viewers here, you see the difference that I'm going to have once I start getting my like ideal cards, because the things I can do with SES are just like Mullen's got, or not Mullen, Musiala has 1 or 2 things that Milinkovic Savic can't do. Better tech, slightly taller, so some of his dribbles are just better or stronger, but some, not many, just some. Every once in a while, like it's better, but the rest, like, you see how ideal this card suits me. This will be an entirely different game, I think, once the right cards come out, once I start. Oh. Getting the ones that really suit me. That was poor from me. Just across the overlap again. Not quite able to play it. Ah, the aggression. You have a Twitch channel? I do. I've tried multi-stream on both a couple times, but I'm just streaming on YouTube for now. Twitch is... Let me chat, please. There we go. Should be that. Yeah. Oh, it's not. Hold on, that's not the right link. Here. It is where it should be in the description as well, but it's how does this FC TV on there, not YT. Okay. But again, I don't follow there, or I don't stream there for now. I do plan to in the future. Is he on site? Oh, he's just off. Why do you have a 20-second delay? Do I? If I do, I'm not aware of it. I mean, sometimes it's also just how long it takes me to read chat, because I can't read and play at the same time. But if you do think there's a noticeable delay, then it's not by design. Yeah, so there's the first touch being a little bit off. Wins a tackle for me. Never complain about that. Should be able to get through there, yeah. Just doesn't have the strength, but... Oh, not the version of that I'd meant for either. And no skill move was performed. Darn it, game. Thank you. That's mine. Play the messages don't show up for about 20 seconds. It should only be a delay of like 2 seconds, so that... Are you behind it all, or are you completely caught up in the video? You were the first person to complain about it, so either nobody else cares for some reason, or you're the first to notice, or something. Oh, there's the jam again. No. Why? It's a foul. Okay, it was weird. Good, Palacios. That's fair. That's unlucky. That is good. Daniel. Nice. It's a little lucky. Oh. Thank you from behind, Bowie. There he is, cutting all the way across the field. Oh. First touch, even without the trade, not quite able to get. That's not what I wanted, game. Let me switch. No. Good. He's got so much jam, man. That's fair. That's not what I should have done. Delay, refresh, but does not matter. I want to let you know. Yeah, the setting in Twitch is just like a 2-second delay, so it shouldn't be there, but I'll see if I can, at some point, maybe mess with those settings. See if there's anything else I'm missing. I think my stream's a little bit off in general. Yeah, I think the video quality's a little bit low and stuff. That's a foul. Look at him on the free kick, getting all the way over. It didn't pass through I wanted. Malin with a slide. We want to back away from 4-2-3-1 now with... Oh, he's so aggressive making that run. So that's a run Musiala wouldn't have made, even though I can't get it through there. Watching from YouTube? I am streaming on YouTube. What do you mean from YouTube? Good. And the pace. Not quite, but he seems to kind of just about learning how to use them, I think. Every once in a while I don't make the right decision. Sure, want to back away from 4-2-3-1? The 4-1-4-1 would just be center mids instead of CDMs. The rest of the team would say the same. What do you mean there, Patty? Because that's the only other formation I'm considering. Ah, I can't believe that goes in near post. What on earth is this card, man? That's a shame. I don't know. Chat, marksman or finisher? Because I'm feeling like that marksman was kind of the way to go. Okay, just to kind of complete my test, we're going back to the marksman. Just to test out maybe the strength, boost the dribbling, or the ball control is that important. So one more game here, we'll find out. I did better in the games with marksman, but I feel like the games with the finisher were just harder games in general. It's not like his balance was much, like I noticed it. But it wasn't a problem, you know what I mean? Right. Look at how high Look at how high up that line stays. What an interception. I don't get that though. Come on. No. First time on the left foot. That's a good sign. Let me try it again. Let me try it a third time. They're all completed. I mean, hey. Nice ball, Hamshik. Oh. Patty, we've got such an interesting question on our hands of what does attack positioning even mean in a game with roll plus pluses? It might just be movement versus positioning. Like, do they make the run versus where that run is located, you know? This also looks to be one of just the most frustrating games of FIFA, because they're playing direct and unfun for me, and also it's got to be a foul, yeah. I've got nothing going forward. They're just too high of a line. I can't figure out anything to do. Come on, Mullen. Good. Nice ball. Yeah, the first touch you can notice there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing bad. Okay. Some passing ability from these players here. Alright, what can we do? Oh, it doesn't switch to the player, so I get kind of lucky, I think. Nah, not the skill move to do. Thank you. Shield, good. Aw, come on, game. Look at that offside trap, man. What are you supposed to do about it? Try some tech here. Good, it is beyond him. Ah, close. Get it back. Yeah. Okay. Man. Okay. Why are you jacking your center mid all the way out there? I think that's got to open a gap for me somewhere, right? So I manually called him on that run to come closer. You can tell the difference between the marksman and the finisher. It is noticeable. I don't know which is better yet, but it's noticeable. Thank you, Global. How quickly they recover position if you drag him out? Potentially that too. Oh yeah, that's not something I can do with him. Left foot incisive, good. Good, there he goes. Interesting. Gets the jam through it, but not successful on the skill move. Come on. It's tough. Tough. Good. Way too heavy there from... Come on. There's nothing I can do about that. Alright. Damn. Ah, come on now. Damn it. What do you want me to do here? Stops his run for no reason. That sucks. We'll take the throw. This is so annoying. Okay, that works. Let's use the pace. I should be faster there. Yeah, not the right idea there. Too off balance to do it. Hamshake just whiffs completely. That sucks. Why are we being weird, opponents? Damn. There's no way, Hero. You've got to get that, my guy. Thank you. Oh, this is a very frustrating game. Good ball. Just gonna have to involve someone else here. I'll take it. Yeah, no space to actually dribble with Elshaw, but even on the low stamina, moving back is fine. Or I'll cut back to make the pass is fine. He's a little more stationary with his positioning there than I'd want. Good. Should be able to there. That's, and just, I mean, I've done that, I think, before in this review, but so important to have that ability there. Nice. And now I've got the ability to bring the skill moves out. Oh, they actually had that? Good, Bowie. Fair. My fault. Good, Hero. On the weak foot, good pass. Alright. It is a review after all. Might as well give him another test. I think there, his stamina, after making that whole run, nothing he could do. So, do have to watch that at the end of the game. Cut again. Yeah, fair. Come on, Rafa. Good. Let it run. It's fine. That's incisive minus. I'm surprised that pass is that bad. Good. Oh, okay. Look at that aggressive run though, and the finishing. Unable to score that one. Tried to green time it and failed. Definitely need the green time there. Those McGeady cancels though. I mean, you get him in the box and McGeady cancels the goal over to the right foot. It's just, what are you supposed to do? Fine. It's just the stamina, man. How are we doing, chat? How are we doing? I think we should just end it there. You'll get to see me use this card plenty, and I think that's I think that was all proof enough of what we need to see from him. Okay, so well, final verdict of the El Shaarawy card. Performs actually slightly better than I expected. The SBC is a 10 out of 10, if you ask me, no question. For value, for a 50k card, like, he's up there with some of the best left mids you can use right now, I think. Obvious letdowns are obvious letdowns. Stamina's a little bit low. 3-star weak foot is the letdown you'd expect. He's one of the players that I've noticed his first touch, like not having the first touch playstyle, the least on, really didn't seem to bother him that much. I don't know, just his body type or whatever, but it is still noticeable. But instead of like a couple times a game where I'm like, I wish that was a little bit better, it's only like once or twice a game. Shooting, pleasantly surprised. I think finesse, the base playstyle there really does carry. Of course, you're looking to, as the left mid, get in the box and make those finesse as much as possible. Did score a couple outside the box, which are ones I never go for this year, so I was surprised about that as well. What chem style you use on him, I think really is going to depend on how you play. If you have maybe like a false 9 striker, so you don't get as many goals with your striker, and or like a playmaker cam, so not as many goals with the cam, and you need your attackers to get in the box and you need them to score, finisher I think is the way to go, no question. Higher finishing, higher attack positioning. He didn't really make less runs on the marksman without the higher attack positioning, but it was noticeable that the runs were slightly lower quality. I think the existence of the run is just the plus, so how they behave and off the ball, whatever. Like, this determines that he makes the run, just the fact that he will. The attack positioning, I think, is kind of where on the field he'll do it, how far inside he's going to cut. Is he really going to get into the space, or if there's a lot of space, is he going to stay a little bit closer to the defenders than he should? But you can adjust for some of that with his high quality dribbling, so there's, you know, the give and take you want. But if you want to score a lot of goals, then finisher I think is the way to go. If you want as best dribbling as possible, it probably is the marksman, partially because of the increase to strength. But if you're just like doing montages and you want dribbling all the time, probably I'd do that marksman. If he's more general build-up, if you've got a good advanced forward striker and a good shadow striker cam, or, you know, you've got other attackers around that get a lot of your goals, engine might be the way to go. Agility and balance, you just kind of tell him to escape as much as possible without necessarily like getting past the defender every time, but you just need him to shift side to side and then make a pass. Well, the boost to pace, the boost to passing, and the agility and balance engine, maybe. You know, if you just want that creativity. But I think the existence of inside forward plus plus means a lot of you will probably be looking to attack. I think ease of use would be finisher. I think if you want that like real skill ability, marksman, if you want just general build up engine. A high value card. I highly recommend him. I'm going to do what I can to get him into the team. That Barella SPC I was not looking to do. Now I am, just for chemistry for him. Might need some icons just, you know, for chem in the future and all that. But if you did enjoy, let me know. Comment, like, comment, subscribe. That's the order. All that good stuff. Do let me know how you get on with the card if you do try him, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace. So I have to do the Braille SBC. I have to test out 4411, and I am a little bit tired, chat. As much as I'd love to keep going, and like I genuinely mean that, I'm having a great time. I think I should call it because I need to test out having my streams a little bit lower. We don't have much left to do this week. I've reviewed Cruyff, I've reviewed Elsha. Might do a Barella review. I need to get up to Div 1, or Elite Division, so 3 more wins there. Should be easy enough when I have Malo back in the team instead of Hamsik there. Beyond that, I need to do the other Evos, I think, because it's a waste if I don't. That Malo card's gonna be a beast, but yeah, these are all free and just probably worth it. Don't know if I'd want to put a tradable card into this. Dembele is tempting, but there's no chemistry to him ever. I'm not sure what I'd want to do. And Dembele is tempting. I'd say Diaz is tempting, although he's only got 3 play styles, which is a big turn away from the card. The 2 Rafinhas are tempting. Alvarez, I definitely should. Speed burst, 87 max. Can I do Alvarez for this? The difference with advanced forward plus plus is distinctive. So Payoro over Schuler. Because you could tell, like, you've watched me play a lot here, Patty. You could tell that Air is different than Musiala, right? Like, it was noticeable. Only a couple times per half, maybe? It's not like a... Is it required? No. Is it going to win you games and get you more goals? Not on a game-by-game basis, but over the stretch of a couple games, like I'll score 1 or 2 extra over 3 or 4 games, and it's those 1 or 2 extra might be winning goals. So she's a class above Schuler, but I can't link her. Plus is more runs. Yeah, makes sense. Much easier to feed her. I'm sure her run, I mean rapid and all that too. I'm sure her runs are great. Again, I just do not have the ability to get her on chemistry. general point on it, yeah. I mean, I want to move to Advanced Plus Plus at some point. Like, I think the future of this game is getting those plus pluses. Kind of the same way we probably all felt about playstyles last year. Like, maybe early in the year you could get away with it, or some players' stats were high enough where you're like, can you really tell the difference? And then once you get to the end of the year, it's like, oh, these cards with 4 playstyle pluses are just different. I think it's going to be the same with rules. Like, you can get away with it for now, because Schuler's good enough at other things. But there will come a point in time where you're just like, I will trade higher stats for a plus plus over a plus. That's why I'm so disappointed that Barella doesn't have anything in CDM that I want. I have no idea who I want to put into these, and they all expire today, don't they? Bruiser and Dumbele. Okay, a couple expire. There were 3 I could do tomorrow. There are 2 I have to do today. '87 pace Angel Di Maria. Like a Rapid Plus? No, base Rapid. In the same beta. In the same boat. Don't know who to use them. Like, I kind of want to do it on a card I don't care about that much. Because the thing about, like, there were enough Di Maria, so it's fine. But if I do it on, like, an untradeable card, I don't know. There's a chance I use it on somebody like Alvarez, and then I'm never able to put that one Evo on Alvarez again. So it's, you kind of ruin the potential for him doing another 86 in the future. Lobotka. Having Hero. I did not, but excuse me. I didn't love him, but I don't think I put a shadow on him, so take my feedback on that with a grain of salt. I have no idea, man. I have no clue. Like, I should, because it's a free 84 to an 85, so that's what, like 7k just for fodder. That gives him Incisive Plus, which is nice, but doesn't actually boost passing at all. If it gave him the minus, I'd be fine. I have to have another dribbling one for him to be worth it. So I don't really want to bump him, actually, now that I think about it. Which probably means the Inform Rafinha, just to do it. He'd actually be a fun one, to be fair. It is a weak foot upgrade. So it doesn't boost his passing stats at all, actually. It turns a normal playstyle into a playstyle plus. Which, again, isn't that worth it. But then it's the weak foot. But this card is tradable, so then I can sell him. Get players are showing mine to his left, and you can go to the right. Yeah, that'd be a big surprise to a lot of... If you can incisive pass on his right foot, I mean, too. Sheesh. But he's got no real pluses that I want. I don't know, chat. I'm hungry. I need... I haven't eaten for a while. The stream will end here. I do appreciate 20 of you still hanging out as we're just waffling. Thanks for all the support, as always. We had a good session. It was much more relaxed here on Sunday. I think I'm just, I don't know, I'm happy with that stream. So things to test out. So some exciting stuff to come in the future. But you will see on the YouTube channel coming up, we'll have the... Has pinged? Who has pinged? Yeah, I can't think anymore. We'll have the FUT Champs upload probably tonight. We'll have Cruyff and El Shaarawy probably out tomorrow. Something, or maybe we'll skip the upload tonight. We'll just do the reviews tomorrow. We'll put out Cruyff and El Shaarawy back to back, I think, and then maybe the day after that it'll be FUT Champs. Di Maria in the passing Evo? Doesn't have ping, he is incisive. Should be incisive plus. Yeah, that's an oops. That's incisive, not pinged. That's why I was confused, but if only I actually liked the Playmaker cam, because what a card. Okay, yeah, you're good. I was just you'd confused me. I'm like, huh? I wonder if engine. I have to test engine. I think tomorrow. Just to see. The attack instruction might actually be better when trying out this one, but here's the thing. I think getting rid of Palacios and Stanway, let's see, still perfect chem. Does it need hero? Yeah, El Shaarawy needs some. And Mala needs Goebel. Where do you even go from, like, where do you even go with the team from here? Because it's going to be a while till Malin gets replaced. So there's a right mid plus plus that's actually worth it. Malo could, like, I could get Dybala, but, I mean, it's Malo. You've seen what I can do with him. And he just got finesse basic. Did not do the 8214s. You want me to stream even longer? $17 hours. Hero player pick, I don't care. Did anything else come out today that was interesting? Need to do that. This card. This one's so tempting. She's up to 4-star now. Her finishing will be phenomenal with finesse versus Schuler's power. No press. So Schuler's press and tech. Piora is rapid and tech. So press I would miss a lot. A card that can probably get upgraded. I don't know, man. Have a look at Kelly. For me, it's really going to depend on the... If Kelly gets upgraded. If Kelly gets upgraded, what playstyles they'd give her. She's missing a passing. If they gave her press, maybe if they give her tech, but finesse plus is like, finesse plus, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, and 5-star weak foot. Short lane. But it's just the rest of the playstyles I don't use. Power header I'll never use. That ball not worth it. So finesse and first I use, but aerial I never. If this card gets another, like one pinged, one ticky, one incisive, or press, maybe attack. All of a sudden I'm looking at this card a little bit more, but it's a phenomenal passing for a striker if the engine is the way to go. But then yeah, the plus. I just hate the PC market. Everything's more expensive here. Could buy an icon keeper, or I could pack an icon keeper when I get rank 1 next weekend. I'm really curious how turned around like how big of a boost to the team El Ferrari might be. Come on. Two deck Prem links. I don't have any other Prem though. I also don't have any other 83s. Should I put 84s into this? I'm gonna get them all back anyway. I'm Polish. Dude, I guess it is the Pullman link, yeah, but that's not enough chem overall. So walkout. German center back walkout. It's just Ta, right? Yeah. Hey. women's special card. Left wing, England. Is that also hemp? Did she have Trailblazers? Good edge. And hemp, yeah. Would be more excited about that if... Yeah, left wing... Travella and Finesse. Finesse weirdly with her being left-footed. On the left side. Maybe for an Evo at some points. Any giveaways? No. If only. Maybe if I get like a sponsor or something, then I'd be happy to. But for where the channel is, we are too new. And clubs, I do not play. If there was more time at some point, maybe. But where it is now, Ultimate Team is a full-time job in and of its own. What am I doing here? I made the rating way too high for this. Do a base icon? I will not. Even for the bribery, I will not. There are... I wonder how many icons there are in the game that would actually make my team right now. Because the answer is Pele, Cruyff, Ronaldinho, come on. Probably the center backs, Desai and all that. Would not use Ian Rush. You could not make me use Ian Rush. So walk out again. It's a goalkeeper. That is Gianluigi Donnarumma. Followed by Mr. I should have won Ballon d'Or himself. Okay. How would you suggest to get better at FUT champs? Keep losing. So your whole team falls off. So the stream is ending. I do have to call it here. For team falling off, it's really depends on the type of goals you're conceding. If it's counterattacks, then maybe you're committing too many players forward. If they're kind of like playing through you, you've got to condense your team, keep it more central, don't pull your players out of position as much. It's a hard question to answer generally. Got a bunch of tutorials up. If you're conceding a bunch, I do have a defensive one if you want. You can keep going. I have to go. I'm exhausted. I need food. I haven't eaten for like 10 hours. And I'm not turning this into a food stream. I'm sorry. Not here. I'm going to try out a new tactic just to test out center mids instead of CDMs. So ignore what the team is there. This is what I used tactics-wise for the last weekend league. I'll type it in chat here. Of course, you can screenshot or anything if you want. I should have a tactics video up on this formation specifically, and then yeah, defending tutorial, a bunch of other tutorials. I'll try to make a playlist of all of them here soon because I keep forgetting to do that. But we did go 13-2. That was a team for that. Good night, everybody. I've got to go. Good luck finishing. I was just a couple games. The rest of the games were fine. Well, no. That was like 4 games. I played a... We didn't have the finishing problem back in Rivals. It was just a couple in Champs. I don't know what was going on there. Good night, everybody.